Just showing somebody comes on.
You're live for 12 seconds.
Yep. As soon as somebody comes on, we'll start telling them what we're doing. That's straight there.
That looks good.
Doing a surprise live, so
Yeah.
it'll take a minute.
It'll take a while for everybody to get on. Been working hard.
Yep. Told everybody was down here at the farm this weekend. So I might go live, so we'll see if anybody comes on. We'll just wait until we see if anybody comes on. Got one on there.
I like doing the pop-up videos like this. We need to do more of them.
Alright, we're live at the farm. We just thought we'd do a pop-up live to let everybody know where we've been. Looks like we've got Stu on. Hello, Stu. Good
Hello.
to see you.
Hello, good to see you.
We're waiting till a few more come in and we'll let everybody know what's been going on lately. We're down here at the farm getting some stuff burned up and ready so we can start putting the property up for sale.
Trying to get rid of some old buildings that fell down on us.
We got Creeps on here. Hey guys.
Hello.
We'll wait till a few more come in. We're down here at the farm trying to get some stuff burned up on some old buildings so we can start putting the property up for sale.
Even though we're burning on a windy day, I did call the fire department today, so they did say it was okay to burn today, so we're not in a risk. But we're watching it like a hawk. We got buckets of water and we're burning beside the pond just in case something happens.
Yeah. Hope everybody's having a good Friday.
Yeah, hope you enjoying your Friday.
Can y'all hear us okay? If you can, put a thumbs up for us. All right, looks like we got 33 in here, so I guess we can start telling everybody.
Audio is
All right, good.
Okay,
thank you. Yeah, that we always make
Appreciate
sure
it.
we follow the rules.
Yeah.
But they said safety first.
Yep, exactly. I just want to make sure,
We wanted to do a pop-up live to let everybody know what's been going on. I know our videos have been slow the last, month or so.
Yeah, we've been slow on our videos. We've been working so much at work all day and then coming in working down here every night cleaning out.
So what's happened, I know you've probably seen our video when we did the Burnheim. We kind of touched on what's going on here, but we're down at our farm. We've got another property up the road that we live, but this is the farm, and we have a house here as well that we've let his sister live in for 20 years now. And
yeah, she lived there 20 years. Her husband passed away,
mm-hmm.
and she's decided to move in with my other sister. So now that she's no longer living here, now we're able to put this property up for sale too.
Well, we've let her live here rent-free all these years, to help take care of her because she's in her 70s.
Yeah, she's 76 years old. Yeah.
So when that happened, it's everything's came all at once.
Yeah.
We had talked about moving for the last few years, but we thought that was a long time off. But the opportunity came up, so we decided to come down here and get everything together, burn down some old buildings, and
bunch of cleaning. a
lot of work.
A lot of cleaning.
Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays we've been down here, so it's been pretty rough trying to get everything done, and we've had to clean out the whole entire house. It's a 3-bedroom house. When she left, she didn't want to come back down here since her husband passed.
So she was so tore up she couldn't come back. So she got out her personal papers and her very personal belongings, and she's like, after that, she's like, I'm done. It's
other than that, it was like you all you know, she can't move anything. So
yeah, she can't do it. So.
I mow down here every week. So,
Well, we were sitting here in the garage tonight
yeah.
thinking how peaceful it is, thinking, ooh, what do we want to do?
Yeah, but
Looking
it's
at the
so windy,
pond.
we thought we'd bring the camera in here. But,
Yeah.
you know, with 3 bedrooms in there to clean out in the garage and an outbuilding, it's been hard on us. So it's
Yeah.
kept us very tired and off YouTube, unfortunately. But we thought we'd do a live to let everybody know we're still here.
Yeah, we're still here. We haven't given up on
We
it.
miss
We've
everybody.
been so busy.
Got to catch up on videos. All right, looks like we got Brenda in here. Hey, Brenda.
Hello,
We
hello.
was catching everybody up on what's been going on while we've been MIA here the last,
Yeah, it's
I
hard
guess,
to
month and a half.
do. Yeah, it's hard to do everything. We still love YouTube, but we still got a lot of other
Yeah.
stuff to do too. So right now we're just kind of overwhelmed.
So this came at us all at once. We've got to get all this cleaned up and up for sale while we're still living down the road in our place. And then
Yeah.
once we sell here, then we're going to put our place up for sale. And we're looking at moving out of Kentucky.
Need to go down south. We need more warmer weather. Warmer weather. is
Yeah,
what
we
I'm
want to
looking
get out of Kentucky. We've lived here our whole life, so we want to move on and get away from these frigid winters here and, you know, start a new journey. We've been looking forward to it. It's just, like I said, it's happened all at once, all of a sudden, so we're trying to get everything done.
Kind of get somewhere, find somewhere that's between 150 miles to the ocean. That's what we're looking at. So maybe looking at around middle of Georgia, maybe Macon. I think Macon is 160 miles from the ocean. And then looking at some parts in Alabama that's like 150, 160 miles from the ocean.
I know the creeps around here, they're probably thinking, oh, she's getting ready to move to Kansas City. No, they still have some pretty rough winter.
We do have a trip planned to Kansas City, though. We want to see the new
Yeah, I
stadium.
gotta see the stadium.
Yeah, we got to see the stadium.
And listen, guys, we did get our stickers in while I'm thinking about it, but unfortunately, they
We're
made
tiny.
them way too
Yeah,
small.
way too small, so we had to order some more. We got
So-
those ordered, and they had shipped yet. They have
Yeah,
shipped.
they have shipped, so
Right.
they're supposed to be
They-
here the
they
next
should be
couple
on the way,
days, and I
yeah.
will be getting them out to you guys. Sorry for the delay. And for those that don't know, if you guys want to send us your stickers, we'd like to have them. We've started our sticker board and of our channel subscribers, and we'd love to send you one in return.
Yeah, just let us know, and we'll send them out as soon as we can.
Exactly. Only we can prevent the forest fires.
Exactly.
We're actually keeping it very well monitored.
Yeah.
As you can see, we didn't get it very high. We're burning a little at a time.
And we're by a pond, and I got 2 buckets in case I need to jump in there and go at it.
But yeah, the 3 places we're thinking is middle Georgia, towards Alabama, the coast, maybe looking at Florida a little bit.
Florida's in there.
Yeah,
we got
we
3.
just-
Yeah, we got 3 in line. Yeah.
This weather, so once
Well,
we get
well-
everything cleaned out here and able to walk away a little while while it's up for sale, we are gonna go explore some places and check them out.
Yeah, we're getting ready to take a trip to first one. We're gonna go to Alabama first. We're gonna check it
Yeah.
out. Check out. We've been checking out the housing market online, and you gotta go where it's affordable, where
Mhm.
you can live without having to worry about it. And
Well, and it'll be our retirement.
yeah, it's our
So
retirement.
this is our one time get it right move,
Yeah.
so we have to get it right.
Oh, my dream would be to be in Southern California, but it's just
Oh, yeah.
way
It's
too
too
expensive.
expensive for
Yeah,
us.
Too expensive for us.
Like I said, leaving Kentucky, so we just want to move one time and be done.
I want to be able to get up in the morning and that afternoon be on the ocean, and that's one of our dreams. You know, you'll be safe from the hurricanes. I mean, you still get storms and stuff, but
Yeah.
you know, safe from the hurricanes. But here we're in. It's actually becoming kind of like a new tornado alley, really.
Well, that and the winters.
Yeah, and
last-
the winters are really
last
bad. We've got
10
so much
years have
freezing
been,
rain and
yeah,
ice
awful.
here, because the northern people, just a little bit above where we're at, they always get the snow, and then a little bit below us get the rain. Well, where we're in the middle, we're in that freezing rain split, and we
Yeah.
always get that freezing rain. And when you get that, it like shuts you down for weeks. I mean, it's just bad. Yeah.
I mean, we're always prepared. You guys seen videos how we go out and prepare
Yeah,
as
we
the
always
storm's coming. We've got
And
But-
even if we move to a new place, we'll still have a generator for
Yeah.
fire engines and stuff like that. But it's
Yeah.
just the cold weather.
Yeah, you get to the point, it's just like, oh, your bones start to hurting as we get older, and you're like,
We're older now, and we just wanna go somewhere where it's warmer. And if we go down that way, we'll be closer to things in Florida. We'll be closer to things in Gatlinburg. We'll be closer to things on the ocean, and it'll help our
towards
YouTube.
Georgia
Yeah,
side,
it'll help
yeah.
our YouTube channel too. It'll be nice to be able to do all that stuff. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's tons of stuff to do here in Central Kentucky, but still, it's the weather here. The winters to us is just bad anymore. Yeah.
Are you the ones been sending those spring storms to us? Take them back, take them back. Actually, we've had it pretty good so far, thankfully.
And we've been
But,
lucky for
yeah.
now this year we've been lucky for the storms in the spring. We have been very lucky.
But
But
we've been very windy this year.
Every
Yeah.
day the wind blows like crazy this year.
You know, down here on the farm, trying to mow with all that
We've
blowing
been
in
trying
the
to
face.
mow and spray our
We
driveways
can't spray our
and stuff,
fences.
and the fence lines and stuff. And
Because
you
I'm not
can't-
going to go out there and spray chemicals with the wind
yeah,
blowing.
you can't spray ones like that.
Even though we wear a mask, but still,
Yeah.
I don't want it on my skin.
Yeah, it's been really bad here for any kind of outside maintenance this year. But we have been very dry. I couldn't believe when I called the fire department today. They said there
Yeah.
is no restrictions, there is no burn ban.
We are in a drought, yeah.
Yeah. They're considering us in a drought right now, but to me, it's not been that bad as far as the rain goes. So I told her, I said, we'll keep this little fire going small. We'll burn little chunks at a time, and we'll just go from there.
We got 1, 2, 3 of our cars down here just coming back and forth, just trying to bring stuff, and we'll
Yeah.
leave one down here because instead of all of them up in our driveway, because I can show you real quick if you guys want to see. Let me pick it up here.
Let's show back the lane.
This is 2 separate properties. Back here with the horse fence, that's one of our properties where we've got a barn and a pond. And then here, you know, is all the other acreage. 2 ponds here. We're burning this old building down. And then here's the house that his sister's been staying in. And then the garage here and an outbuilding. So altogether is what, 40, counting down there, 42 acres.
40, right at 44
Yeah.
altogether, counting it over.
So,
Yeah, 44.
And keeping all this, we've always mowed it, so it's keeping all
It's
this
just a lot,
mowed,
yeah.
and our house and mowed and weed eated, and
And I know y'all have had the trouble too where you're at gas here. If we get gas right up the road from where we're at now at the local convenience store out here, it's $4.79 a gallon. How much is it where you all are right now?
hey Faze, hey Tim, we're just giving everybody an update of where we've been. We're getting our properties up for sale. We're burning some old buildings today. We're just letting everybody know where we've been. It's been busy. We've having to take care of 3 places here, and
Yeah, just too much to take care of. Yeah.
And once we get everything cleaned up here at the farm, we're going to go ahead and put all that up for sale. And then once that sells, we're going to put our place up and move out of Kentucky. Thank you, Tim. Appreciate it. Yeah, you all hit those like and subscribe buttons. It's free, and it really helps out our channel. I know we've been absent here in the last month or
Yeah,
so,
we've
but
been MIA for about
Yeah.
a month or so, but
You
we
take-
really love doing this.
Yeah.
We've just been so busy, we just haven't had a chance.
you take working full time, and then
It's like I don't get home until she don't get off work until 4:30.
mhm.
I don't get home until 5. And by the time we come in and do some things around our house, we come down here and work 2 or 3, 4
Yeah.
hours a night.
by the time we get off work, time we drive to work and get off work, it's 12-hour
Yeah, it's
12-hour
12
days,
hour,
Monday
yeah.
through Thursday, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we're having to work here
Yeah.
and, you know, do our normal running of groceries and
And
stuff
where we
like
live
that.
at, if you want to go to the grocery store, like today, we had to go do some.
Yeah.
We had to go finish up our passports today
Yeah,
and get that done. And by the time we came back, it was 50 miles up there, 50
Yeah.
miles back. So you're
Yeah.
looking at a 100-mile run. So that's another thing I'm looking forward to too.
our closest town where we're at now is 30 minutes
Yeah,
one
we're
way.
30
so.
minutes one way. Yeah.
Delaware, it's probably a little bit cold up there, Tim.
Ooh.
We're trying to move, get away from these frigid winters here.
But that is a beautiful area. I love it. It is so beautiful there.
I hope they'll follow us. Yeah, Brenda. Especially the ones, you know, the 2
The fire truck has really
Yeah.
been lighting up here lately. Of course, you all know I collect antique toys, and in my toy room, she puts her cat balls in there, and that little fire truck has been lighting up a lot.
Yeah, I'm hoping the little boy and little girl that's there, with the antique toys. I
I
hope.
think when we move his toys, he'll come with us.
Yeah, I'm gonna let them know, as we get the progress that far, that they're welcome to come with us if, or welcome to stay where they're
And
at.
they have not been bothering Harley. Harley has been at peace. He's been peaceful here lately.
Let's see. Welcome in, everybody. This is based on the thumbnail. I thought it was going to be. See, the words are covering. Electronic dance music. No, just burning some old buildings at the farm.
Oh my God, $8 a gallon.
$8 a gallon.
That's crazy.
Seriously? Here we are fussing at $4.79 a gallon.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. $4.79. It cost us as much to mow our properties as it used to cost me to go to work every day, and that's ridiculous. I mean,
yeah, like I said, keeping up with the mowing at all three places, and
yeah, we always had a great big rototiller and had a great big garden every year, so we even switched to raised beds. I mean, raised beds, that way we don't have to till them all the time. I mean, that takes a lot of gas too.
there we go. Get that off there so we can read it.
Yeah, that helps.
You having some coffee face? We got us some drinks down here as well. Watching the fire.
Ooh,
So in Delaware, it was
which one? Sky High.
$2.89 last month. Now it's $4.39.
Whoa.
We were what last month? We were 2 something.
No,
3.
No. Last month we were still 3 something
Yeah.
here. Our cheapest was several months. It was a pretty good while back. It was maybe, I don't know, maybe 6 months ago. Maybe we were like at 240.
Yeah, we were getting down there pretty good.
And I was like 240. Okay, I can deal with that.
Cold in Pennsylvania, where you're at, Face? Yeah. What's the temperature there? We're in the 70s today.
It's a beautiful day. It's
Yeah.
just super windy.
Just windy.
Here. Yeah,
We're trying to burn just a little.
we're just burning
Little
little
at a
stuff at a time. I want to save these trees for the new property owners because these are some beautiful elm trees right here. And I thought to myself that whoever buys this property, this would be a perfect place with a big old swing. And you're over here at the swing looking at the pond over here. So that's kind of why I want to save the trees. I don't want to burn them down or anything like that.
If any of you guys on here has tolerable winters, pretty good winters, let us know.
Let us know how
So
your
we can-
property sells in your area. Yeah.
We're good as long as it's not in the teens. Above the teens, we're good. So, but here we get down into the negatives and all that. It's just too cold.
Yeah. And it's very wet here too. We've been having a lot of rainy seasons.
Let's see. Tim's in Delaware near the beach. Tim, does it get
Ooh.
pretty cold over there where you're at, or is it? Let's see. We dropped 30. Yeah, it's same here with the wind, Tim.
Yeah, it's 70 something here, but windy as can be today.
Well, Brenda, we want to be close enough to drive a few hours to the ocean, but not, far enough away for hurricanes. So that'd be pretty good for us too, since you have mild winters.
My ideal place, if I won the lottery, I'd be right on the coast. It wouldn't bother me
Yeah.
a bit with the hurricanes. I'd take my chances, but with us, just want to be back in. Actually, I just want to sit at the house and order a pizza or a Chinese and have it delivered. That would be great. I mean,
Yeah, nobody delivers out here. Where
no,
we're at.
nobody
We're
delivers.
30
out here.
minutes
If she
from
wants,
town.
if she wants Chinese or something like that, she has to call me at work, order
Pizza,
it,
whatever.
and then I can pick it up on my way home. And then 35 minutes later, I'm the delivery driver. I have the delivery.
Mhm. Or
But I have a buddy that lives in Lexington, and he's always talking about, yeah, we were sitting around the house the other night, but we'd order a pizza, and 20 minutes later, there it was. I'm like, oh my God, it takes me 30 minutes just to get there, then 30 minutes back home.
awesome face. You're gonna explore an abandoned factory. I'm glad that
Oh, that'd be neat.
the weather's getting warmer here too as well, so we can get out more. But like I said, this farm has tied us up right now. I'm having withdrawals, not being able to go out and explore and
Oh, I know.
do my investigations. But
I tried to plan a little trip this morning while she was in there getting ready, and getting ready to go do the passports and everything like that.
Yeah, we do have an upcoming trip here in a few months that requires passports. We don't want to mention it right now, but that is, once we get all this done, it's just going to be a great relaxation to
It
be able
is.
to do
It's going to
that.
be a lot of stress. It's stressful doing this because it's just so complicated.
And we've been planning this trip for a year, so.
And then I'm going to take her on this one, and if she likes that, I might actually book one on the thing that we're on to go again.
Sounds good, Brenda. But yeah, like I said, we've been so busy, and I kept trying to put up a short here and there to let everybody know, hey, we're still alive. But
Yeah. her work has been hectic, and my work
Yeah,
has been
it's just-
hectic, and I can't believe how much people can tear machinery up.
Yeah.
I'm a mechanic, so I work on machinery. So they tear it up, I fix it up. That's just the way it is, and I can't believe how sometimes they find a way to tear things up.
like your fire's dying down.
I know I'm getting ready to go on there and put some stuff on there. Is it okay? Can I sneak to the video and do that?
Yeah. I told him, I said, yeah, go ahead. But I get after him all the time when he bends over. I know all you men are going to laugh. I always say, I see your plumber's crack. Pull up your
Oh.
pants.
All right, here we go.
So if you're going to walk out there, Captain, you got to make sure your pants are pulled up.
All right, I don't want no R-rated video.
Uh-uh.
All right, I gotta put some more stuff on the side. Oh.
Yeah, Tim, you're retired, so it's good to stay busy, especially when you're retired.
That's what from me.
Yeah. You don't want to get stagnant and sit still too long. He said he don't want to see your full moon, Captain.
He's on.
No.
Well, I plan on shining.
Yeah. These buildings, there's two down here. We just started on the one today. They're old outbuildings that we've wanted to burn the last 2 years, but 10 years, I mean, not 2 years. 10 years, but we didn't want to come down here and bother his sister and her husband while they were, there with all the smoke and stuff. So now we just got to get it cleaned up and gotta get some fence painted and stuff like that for the realtor to come out. Captain, you make some noise back there.
Oh, I got just some scrap lumber here.
Tim said, let him know if you're going to show it so he can close his eyes. Yeah, we're sitting here in the garage, and the brother-in-law, he has so much stuff in here that's just, you're like, why did you even keep that? So we're just kind of cleaning out as much as possible, burning up some stuff, bagging up. We've took his Chevy out there. We've took, I know, 3 truckloads of items in the house we've bagged up, and food and stuff like that, up to our trash place. So they'll pick it up because we don't have to pay for 2 places for pickup. And I'm staying back because see that piece he's getting ready to pick up, it's got poison ivy all over it, and I'm allergic, so I gotta stay away from that smoke as well. Oh, he picked up a big piece. Hey Daniel, good to see you. How's Kim? Yeah, it's so beautiful. We were sitting here talking about how beautiful it is here and peaceful. Like, we come down to, our section down there that we had fenced in, and we've always done bonfires and stuff like that, but we try not to bother his sister. Even though we let her stay here, we stay down, away from her. But we were sitting here in the garage a while ago, and we were like, oh, this is so peaceful, because our house up the road is a little bit closer to the road, so it's, a little bit more noisy, but it's just so much keeping up with 3 different places, with upkeep of the house, upkeep of the yard, just too much maintenance for us. Hey, Kim. Thank you, Brenda. Yeah, Kim and Daniel, this was just a pop-up really quick to let everybody know where we've been. We've been kind of slow on YouTube the last month and a half, but I know you guys already know what's happened as far as the farm and the property and trying to get everything ready to sell. We've just been down here today burning up some old buildings so we can get the.
I want to tell everybody a story about that building burning here in a minute.
Okay, we're just getting everything ready for the real estate to be able to come out hopefully next week.
Hoping for next Friday.
Absolutely, Tim. We're to our point where we've worked, working full time, working down the farm full time, and trying to keep upkeep of our house, this house, the farm down there. It's just way too much for the two of us, and we do it all ourselves. It's just us. And the brother-in-law, he would, where I weed eat, he would come out and spray chemicals on the
caused a
ponds
horrendous
and
mess
on the
spraying
trees,
the
and
chemicals and stuff.
he would cause the trees to die and the roots to be exposed, and our ponds, if you can see out past this fire here, that bank there, I'm trying to let it grow back in, or he's just sprayed it and killed everything, and the ponds are falling in.
I'll tell you how deep that pond was. That pond was so deep when my dad had it dug out and we stocked it with bass and bluegill and
There
everything.
goes one of our ducks.
It was at the top of the pond bank. It was so deep that we went out there and actually it was even with a bulldozer. That's how deep it was. So, what's a bulldozer? 8 feet tall, maybe?
Maybe.
I mean, yeah. And now it's probably 3 foot tall. So it's probably filled in at least 5 feet.
Oh, we know if you guys were closer, you would help out, but
We appreciate that.
Yeah,
Thank
we
you.
appreciate it.
We got it. It just takes time. I mean, that's
Yeah.
something we don't have a lot of time.
Like I said, we're dragging every day. It's just this last month and a half has just been so tiring. We pretty much are going in at night, taking our shower, and just dropping in the beds. It's just so.
But this building that we're burning, I'm gonna tell you a story about it. When I was a kid, my mom and dad we'd process 3 hogs every year.
Well, first you need to tell, this land here was given to you from your parents when they passed away, and then we let his sister live here for 20 years.
I inherited this land.
So that's how his.
Yeah, I inherited this land.
Wayne actually grew up here as a kid.
Yeah, I grew up here as a kid. And my sister, I bought my sister out. She needed the cash for something, whatever she needed. She gave me a price. I bought her out. So then I took her part and I said, you can live here as long as you want to, rent free. I promised my mother that, and she was okay with that. So after my mom died, my mom passed away, I didn't kick her out. She could live here as long as she wanted. So, and she lived here for, you said 20, but it's actually 19 years. She lived here 19 years, rent free. I done all the maintenance. I took care of everything. I paid all the property taxes.
Yeah.
She done the house insurance. Where she lived here and had her personal property inside the house, she said, I'll pay the insurance. I said, that's fine. But
I know this is a lot of information, but just trying to let you guys know what's going on and how it's working and how much, why we have so much work to do.
So this is the farm that I grew up on, and I have so many memories of my mom and dad here, happy times. I mean, God bless me with the best mother and father you could ask for.
And they passed away before Wayne and I got together, so I never met them.
Yeah, I would have given anything for her to meet them. And I remember
met them in other ways.
I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you all this. I remember walking up this lane from the school bus and smelling. My dad retired before my mom did, and I remember smelling his fried chicken in a cast iron skillet, cooking. And I thought, oh my God, that was the greatest thing ever. And I would come into a big supper every night, and my dad, he took so good care of my mom. He was such a good guy. And my mom would come home from work. And, well, let me go back. I got home before my mom did. So I was walking up the lane, and I was smelling fried chicken. And every day when I walked in that back door, my dad was like, hey, Wayne, how was your day? Did you have a good day? I hope you did. And he knew I loved to chop up food. He's like, dude, would you like to chop a salad for supper tonight? And I was like, oh yeah, I'd love that. I mean, he knew, and he just kind of grinned out of the corner of his, he's like, he knew I wanted to chop that salad up so bad.
Yeah, he is. He's done, he made his parents proud and his sister. We've took care of her all this time too. She's in her 70s.
Yeah,
so.
She's 70, she's going to be 77 coming up.
His parents were, what, 40?
Oh yeah, my mom was like 42 years old when she had me, so I was like a mistake.
Yeah.
They were done.
Yeah.
So, okay, the story about this building was, this building.
This one that's falling down.
Yeah, it's falling down.
Yeah.
This was our old meat house.
Now,
people, lot of you younger people are not going to understand this. A meat house back in the day was when you we processed 3 hogs every fall. You have to do it in cold weather. And in that meat house, there would be hanging bacon, there would be hanging shoulders, and there would be hanging country ham. And people that hasn't never done that, I know the difference. The shoulder is the front part of the pig's leg, and the ham, of course, everybody knows country ham is the rear part. Now, I know the difference between them. She don't eat pork, so she don't know the difference. So we would salt and sugar cure these hams and shoulders and hang them in this building with the bacon, which the bacon that comes from the belly. We would have bacon out there, and you cure it. You cure this meat. When you shut the door on that building when I was a kid, it was 100% black. You could not see a single thing in there. And how we hung everything up was we had posts running from side to side. And what made me think of this is because today I pulled out one of those posts and it still had the wire from where my father hung country hams and bacon from.
Yeah.
And
well, you see these trees.
Yeah. And
we didn't
those
want to
trees,
burn that building,
we didn't want to burn
trees
those trees
because
those
so
trees,
beautiful.
When I was a kid, were that big around.
Yeah.
Can y'all see that?
Yeah.
They were like little springlings. So, my mom's family lived in DeKalb, Illinois, which is right out as a suburb of Chicago. So they would come down every year on their way to Florida in October. And my dad would say, "You want to go cut down a ham? Or you want to cut down a shoulder?" And I'm like, "Yeah, which one do you want?" He said, "Do you know the difference?" I said, "Yeah, I know the difference." He said, "All right, take these wire cutters and go cut one down, bring it in. And you got to bring in a ham." Or next year he'd say, "Bring in a shoulder." And the reason why is the country ham was cured with salt. And we done the shoulders with another mixture. We cured those with another mixture. So they weren't as salty. So, but I did know the difference every time. I can tell you this day, I can look at them and tell you the difference between a country ham and a country shoulder. A lot of people don't even know about the shoulders.
Yeah.
The shoulders are the front of the pig and the hams are the rear of the pig. Yeah. Long story short. But I actually burnt the door tonight that I used to go in and cut those when I was 10 years old. I mean, that was that was so neat. But I'm not sad about it because it was a happy memory, you know.
Right. Tim says he knows all about that, Wayne.
Oh, he
grew
done
up
that?
on a farm, and he would process 2 to 3 cows every winter.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, my brother was a butcher. He owned his own meat processing plant.
Well,
sadly, he passed away at 53.
Let me show you. His brother lived
Yeah.
down here as well.
Yeah, and I helped him build this house.
You.
Me and him built this house together.
All right, the fenced-in part is our section too, but back here you'll see a log cabin. That's where his brother lived before he passed away. There's some neighbors there, but Wayne helped build that as well. But that part's not for sale. There's some other neighbors that bought that when he passed away.
A couple from, I mean, they're nice. I mean, a couple from Ohio bought that. They're real nice. I mean,
he's watching for our ducks to fly by. We've got some ducks down here as well.
Yeah.
But they're going to go with the farm when we sell.
Yeah, and these ducks, looking at them, they look lazy. They can fly like an eagle. I can't believe they can get that much air underneath of them.
And the girls are in laying season, so they're laying some eggs right now too. So,
but the long story short was my father was a butcher, and then my brother, he was a butcher too, and then he ended up leaving the meat processing business and opening up his own business, doing it back this lane back here. And he was very busy. He was busy all the time. I remember one time going back there when he was during deer season in this area, which there's a lot of deer hunting goes on in this area.
Mm-hmm.
I remember seeing 150, 160 deer in his freezer, or not his freezer, his cooler, because you got to hang them and cool them before you process them.
But you guys, everybody that's on here, check out each other's channels and subscribe to each other. A lot of great people on here.
Everybody mixing me. There's a lot of good people on here. I love talking about like when I was a kid and stuff like that. I mean, I was blessed. Don't get me wrong, I was. I had a good mom and dad, and a lot of people's not that lucky.
Well, I was raised in the city, Lexington.
Yeah, she was raised in. I love Lexington too.
My dad had got hurt in a construction accident when I was a kid and lost a leg. So then we moved out to the country, and then that's how I met Wayne, was on the school bus. So that's how.
And me and her brother become best friends.
Yeah.
So we hung out all the time, and I'm like, hey, your sister's really hot. And he's like, nah, don't do that. Don't date my sister. That'll cause trouble.
And
so
then at home,
okay.
he was like, don't you dare talk to Wayne. So,
Cause
you know,
they
I
knew.
liked Wayne then too, but my brother dared me to date him. But
So then that's why we have
these tattoos.
This-
Can't see. There we go.
this tattoo
Yeah.
is because she went her way, I went my way, but then we
Mhm.
come all the way around and connect it back together.
Yeah. So, but no matter where we were, I always wondered, where's that Wayne?
Yeah, and I thought about her all these years too. Actually, I run into her in Lawrenceburg.
Yeah, when I worked in the pharmacy.
Yeah, when she worked in the pharmacy, and I was like, my God, this girl looks so familiar. And I was like,
This was like, what, 20 years after high school?
yeah, it was 20 years after high school. And I was like, she looks so familiar. But she had such a kind, caring face. And I was like, it's just something about her that drew me to her. But I didn't act on it. You know, I just went on about my business. But
you
it
know,
always stuck in my mind, where's she at? What's she doing? You know, I couldn't get her out of my mind.
you know what one of the best parts about that was, guys? Was finally when we got together and then going over to my brother and saying, ha ha.
Yeah, ha
guess
ha.
who I'm dating now?
He's like,
And then getting married. So, you know, that was just funny. It was meant to be. I knew back then.
Yeah. It was going to happen. It just took a while.
But you know how it is when you have siblings. Like, don't you dare talk to my friends. You know?
Yeah. But you do what you do. It's life. That's the way things work.
See, Tim lives about 2 miles from Deer Processing Business.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
Creep. They said, love hearing our stories. Yeah. We
Now-
get to going on about some of
I
that.
do. I get rattling on. Now, me myself, when I did deer hunt a lot, I processed my own deer. I done it myself.
Mhm.
I mean, like this tree over here. Wait a minute. I'll show you this tree.
They're in right
Yeah.
here.
All right. Let's show you this big old tree right here. And Tim probably knows about this. With a pulley system, you hang them up from the tree and you butcher them yourself, skin them and take care of it. That's how you do it.
But we hope you all guys are all having a
Now to me,
great Friday.
yeah, I hope you're having a great Friday. Now to me, this is one of the funnest things ever to sit here and do this.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm so peaceful right now. I'm thinking, should we even sell this place?
We came down here earlier and we opened the garage door and sat here and started burning and
We're just sitting here in front. We're inside the garage door.
yeah.
It's just a little garage. It's just a little 24 by 24.
Two-car garage,
Yeah, a little
but
2-car garage.
He was
But we're
like,
sitting here and the wind's blowing, and I'm sitting here and looking at all this acreage, and I'm like,
hearing the roosters and chickens, seeing the ducks and
I'm
just
like,
peacefulness.
should we just totally gut this house and remodel it and stay here ourselves? And she's like,
I was like,
No.
it is peaceful, but
it is peaceful. We're going south.
what
I said,
about the
"Okay."
winters?
Yeah.
That's not gonna help. So
If it was warmer weather here, we'd gut this house and remodel it the way we
yeah,
want it.
we would
Yeah.
sell our house up the road and just stay here and have the whole farm to ourselves.
Yeah.
But
And the old house structurally is in good shape. It's just out of date. It would need a new kitchen, new
Yeah.
bathroom, you know.
see how that wind picks up.
Yeah,
guys?
see how the
Look at
wind, it just
trees.
come out of nowhere. It was so calm a while ago when I was throwing all that
Yeah.
stuff away.
And that's the thing, we've got to do it in a
Oh.
slow burn because of that.
And I didn't burn the poison ivy. You all, if
You
y'all,
touched it though,
well, I touched the,
so don't touch me,
the
please.
stem of it.
Guys, I get
If
even
you
with
all-
the wind blows, I get that in my eyes.
If you all are ever burning brush or burning, I'm gonna just pass this on from past experience. If you're ever burning brush or burning anything, if it's got poison ivy leaves on it, do not burn those because that will become airborne and get in your eyes.
Yeah, I used to put wood in the wood stove.
Yeah,
you know,
you had that happen, didn't
Yeah.
you? Yeah.
and I opened the door and the smoke came out in my face. Not thinking anything about it because, you know, it wasn't on it that I could see. But
Yeah, it will transport it to
yeah,
your eyes.
but long
and you
after
will
that,
catch it.
it was
Yeah.
all over my face and I was wheezing and I had to end up going and getting a few shots for that. So even if I sit outside on a windy day, that's why it's so hard when I'm mowing. I just try to watch out for.
She wears a lot of
poison ivy.
sunglasses and stuff
Yeah.
like that because, even our puppy, we took him for a ride last week or week before
Yeah.
last, and we left the house. We went down by the river. He likes to go down by the river because you know how puppies are. They want to stick their head out the window. When we got him back home, his eyes were so red.
His eyes were swollen together
yeah.
almost, and I was like, "What in the world?" Because
So,
he's never done
yeah.
that before.
So she washed them out real good and done all that. What'd you wash them out with? A wet,
I
warm
took a
wash
warm
rag?
washcloth.
Yeah, warm washcloth
Yeah.
and washed them out. And the next morning he was okay. But that pollen, I noticed the next day, that yellow pollen, if y'all
Mhm.
get that, let us know. was all over our car.
all over the car. Well, that's the thing. That's another issue. I know every time doctors, and just like taking him to the vet, he's been having ear problems too. They said, well, if you guys leave Kentucky, you probably won't have any other problems. And that's the thing too. We're having a lot. We haven't had allergy issues. These last couple years has been horrible with that as well.
Yeah. It has been bad.
So it's just, we've just decided, even if you left all that behind, the cold winters, the allergies, we've, been in Kentucky all this time. We've just decided we want to move.
We just want something new, closer to new things.
New scenery.
New experiences.
Better weather. Just going into retirement mode and being peaceful. We can't just go out and just pick the first thing we see. It's got to be.
We're a few years from retirement, but
It's got to be something that everything that we want, and because it's a one-time thing. We're not going to move more than once. This is just one move. So
and we can't go into retirement with a mortgage.
Yeah.
We have to be mortgage free when we go into retirement. That's our goal. So that's something we just have to stick with. And
that's the thing. Down here, everything's paid for. The farm's paid in full.
Yeah, when you go to places like in California, the property taxes out there are crazy. I mean, you almost have to work a job when you retire just to pay your property taxes in California.
So you're having that problem as well, Tim. Yeah, everything's just covered.
Yeah, you see that real thick yellow pollen on your vehicle, and you don't realize it, but as you're walking, you're inhaling that too. So Hardy's little eyes were, they were so bad.
Yeah. And then it wasn't a few days after that, I thought, well, maybe it was the wind, and then we went out
thought
again.
We thought he might have got windburn.
Because he had just been to the groomer a few
He'd been
days
to the
before
groomer and had
that.
his face trimmed up. And I told her, I said, well, maybe you just got windburn where
So
he
we
got his
tried
hair.
it again, and it did the same thing.
Yeah,
So-
it lit him up.
This week we went out. I had to keep the windows rolled up so he couldn't hang out the window.
I think we need to give him some of them little goggles like you ride on motorcycles, but we can't get him to wear a hat, so he's not going to wear that.
Wow, Tim, 4 different ones for allergies medications.
Oh, yeah.
I was taking the Zyrtec and the nose spray there, about 2 months ago, and then I quit, but I've noticed here today, the last few days, I'm getting really stopped up again and wheezing, so I might start taking it again. And I never have to take allergy medicine.
Pull my pants up, I'm going out.
You hear all that noise is because we're gathering stuff in this garage. Like we said, I don't know why the man kept so much stuff. It was stuff that been here for years, and
Who keeps 20 bottles of empty,
like empty
Armor
oil
All.
bottles,
Who-
empty Armor All.
who keeps 20 bottles of empty Armor All and 20 bottles or 20 jugs of empty antifreeze? Who
Old
keeps
mop
those jugs?
handles,
Yeah.
It's like, see, like this stuff he's taking out. Old
And
hamper. Why did you keep that stuff,
I
guy?
pulled 20 handles and 20, I don't know what his obsession was with handles.
So, they lived here. We didn't come in and look in anything the whole time they lived here. So once he passed away and his sister moved out, it was like, wow, look how much we've got to clean up. But we're thankful. It's all going to be worth it in the long run. It's just a lot of hard work. Hey, Samantha. Hey, I got your stickers. I'm going to send you one as well. I was telling everybody the ones they sent us like little micro stickers, so I had to reorder ours, and they're supposed to be in Monday. So once I get them in, I'll send everybody's out, and I appreciate it. I'm going to add that to my sticker board. I'm going to do a little video for you. Wayne's down there. He said thank you as well. Really, Tim? See, I'm 51, so, well, that could be the reason then. After you hit 50, everything just goes all crazy, huh?
I'm waiting for a big anaconda to jump out there, I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's another thing. There's snakes out. But for those just joining in, we're just letting everybody know where we've been the last month and a half. We're down here at our farm, burning up some old buildings. Since the brother-in-law passed away and his sister moved out down here at the farm, we let her live here for 20 years, and she moved out, so we're cleaning everything up and getting everything ready to sell down here, because
Across the shotgun, but
Hopefully before long we're gonna be moving out of Kentucky.
waiting for Big Anaconda to jump out of something I pull up there.
Hey, don't burn those belts because they'll
I'm not.
make black smoke. So we're kind of tearing down some old buildings and a little at a time. And you see the trees, the full-size trees here, we're pulling it out because we don't want to burn those trees. They're too beautiful. Whoever buys this property is going to want all those shade trees. We're sitting here in the garage part, trying to stay back from the smoke because it's so windy. Now, and there's poison ivy out there as well too, so I don't want to get too close. We are, Samantha. We're looking at the three places that we're looking at. Once we get this up for sale, hopefully going to have it for sale by the end of next week. Once it sells, we're looking at maybe somewhere in Georgia, somewhere in Alabama, or maybe the top of Florida. Just trying to get away from these cold, frigid winters.
See the wire that used to hang the country hams?
Oh yeah, that's one of the poles his dad had in that building where he hung his country hams. But these buildings we've been wanting to burn for the last 10 years, but you know, with his sister down here, we didn't want to bother her.
I remember my dad putting those wires on there. That's cool.
Yeah. So, anybody has any places they want to share that has great temperatures without, Captain, you make a lot of
I'm
noise,
sorry.
without these frigid winters? We're wanting to move one time only. We do, don't we? Do you all have very bad winters, Samantha? As long as we're 32 and above, we're good. So like we said, we're burning these buildings and cleaning out this garage. We don't know why the brother-in-law kept so much stuff that he could have thrown away for the last 20 years. So when his sister moved out, it was pretty much we have to clean the whole house out, the garages, and trying to get everything burned ourselves, plus working full time, and it's just been tiresome, and we've missed being on YouTube, but we thought we'd do a live while we're down here burning some of this stuff.
Can you use this piece of wire?
Keep everybody updated. I didn't think so. We were thinking down towards like maybe the Macon area. I know that's pretty good temperatures as well. Like I said, once we're done cleaning out the house, burning up all this stuff where we can actually walk away, once it's in the realtor's hands, we're gonna drive to a couple different states and check them out before we make our final decision. But it's just so much work to get done. Like it's just the two of us, so
I have to check every box because in some of the boxes I found thieves.
yeah, I gotta
Shotgun
watch.
shells.
He's got that stuff thrown in everything.
You don't want to burn those. Something went off a while ago. I think it might have been a shell in there earlier.
Oh, we'll definitely have to check that out because you know me and Hobby Lobby and
Oh.
antique malls. Oh, you're in the beautiful mountain area. Yeah, we're good as long as, I mean, it can get cold, but with 30 degrees and up, we're good.
I'm fine with
Hoodie
I'm fine
weather,
with 30.
you know.
I'm fine with 30. Yeah, 32 and up. I'm fine with it.
We want to move somewhere where we don't have to wear a coat.
Yeah. I'm fine with a hoodie, but just that's it. I'm
Yeah.
cool with that. Yeah.
By
And
the
I've
time you
got-
get to retirement mode
Yeah.
almost, it's like, okay, we've been in Kentucky this whole time.
And
The
I've
one
kind of
move, we got to do it,
Yeah.
and it's got to be right.
I've kind of transitioned from hunting into fishing. I'm a bigger
Mhm.
fisherman now than I am. I've been looking
Yeah.
at a boat. I've been passing it every day, and I want to stop in and check it out. But it's a boat that we could take with us, so it would be really good on some good lakes. And I hear Alabama has some awesome fishing, but I know Florida
Now
does
look
too.
out now, Samantha. Don't be talking like that.
What's that?
We'll be knocking on your door. She said it gets cold, but they wear hoodies pretty much all winter.
Oh, that's what I'm talking. That's it. That's all I want. Hoodie.
They
I'm
live
fine
in
with a
North
hoodie.
Georgia, so.
I tell you, I never owned a hoodie till me and her got together.
Yeah.
She got me into hoodies. I like them.
I don't like wearing coats. I
Yeah.
never have.
I always had a big winter coat, and then she got me into these hoodies and gloves, and they're just as warm. But now here, you had to have some.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm on the road and my Jeep doesn't have that good of heat in it. So when I drive the Jeep, you gotta have a pretty good coat on it.
I know everybody else is talking about the wind, but is anybody else in their states having as much wind as we are this year? This wind has been horrible.
It's been really bad here.
Kim, Daniel, y'all still there? How are you all doing? I know y'all working hard as well. Samantha, tell Frank hello for us too.
I think Kim and Daniel were planning a trip down your way for too long.
Yeah.
I was looking up some things this morning. I had plenty of time. She was getting ready, so.
Now listen, I might take a long time to get ready, but I'm never late to where I go.
Exactly. But I had a lot of time to look up some stuff. I mean, when you can look up airline tickets or rental cars, it's a while.
Hey, guys don't understand. Time we take our showers and dry our hair, style our hair, makeup, guys just take a shower, plop their clothes on, they're done.
That's true.
Yeah. All right, Daniel and Kim still there.
All right, good. I'm glad to hear from y'all.
Oh, see, Tim, they're having in Delaware. They're having the wind.
They having a lot of wind
Winter
too?
and spring. Yeah, it's been so windy the last 2 years.
The temperature here was great today. I think I got my bald head burnt, but
Yeah, we were 73 today.
okay, yeah, it was great weather. It's just so windy.
Yeah.
It's just now starting to calm down a little. But then again, I said that earlier, and all of a sudden, whoosh.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to keep that fire from getting in that big field over there. So,
Well,
but I got water and buckets and shovels. So.
We're not on a timeline, but we're on a timeline in a way because we want to get all this done and be done with it so we can get back to doing our regular routines. And
well, the market here in Kentucky is you sell in the spring. Now is when you want to sell. When your property is full bloom, everything's growed up, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, look at that!" That's when you want to sell in Kentucky. That's a big selling point in Kentucky.
Kim and Daniel's having a lot of wind as well. It's just we've got to get this stuff burned, and then the wind, and we can't spray the weeds down here in the fences, and trying to keep up so we can get the. Oh, there's one of our ducks. Let's see if she can see it.
Can I see him? Or her? There you go. He's getting in the water. There you go.
Let me take you out there a little bit. Carry you there. You guys see her? I don't know if you can see her or not. We have 3 females and 1 male down here. Let me turn you around. Yeah, this is the house we've been cleaning out. There's the cap. You can see in here, guys. Look at this. Look at this. Well, Zero turns mine, but look at the mess that the brother-in-law had in here that we're having to clean out. It's just crazy.
I want to tell if Kim and Daniel's still listening. That
I said they're here. He said they have a lot of wind too.
That time we was in Bardstown, Kentucky that day, I enjoyed that so much. I've told so many of my friends about how much fun we had that day and how nice that was to meet up with them. That was so fun.
And Tim says those Jeeps aren't made for winter driving.
No, they're not.
They're beach vehicles. A buddy of mine had one and never did. The heat never did do good on this one either.
No, we've never had good luck with the heat. It'll freeze you to death in the winter.
The Silverado, it's a 1990.
Yeah, 36.
Yeah.
We just put antique plates on it.
Yeah, that's our farm truck.
Yeah.
And then
Four-wheel drive.
we got an old beater down here. Wayne drives to work. Yeah. I got my Mustang, and then the Jeep is when we got it as a side vehicle just for fun or hauling stuff with the trailer. But
I'll tell you a story about that Silverado. When I was in high school, there was a guy. He was a really nice guy. There's nothing wrong with him. Super nice. And he had his mom and dad were just loaded.
Cheers.
Oh, cheers. And when he was 16 years old, they actually bought him that same truck that I've got right now. And I looked at him and I said, "I love your truck." He said, "Yeah, my mom and dad got this for me for my 16th birthday." I said, "I will own that truck one day." 30 years later, I owned that truck. A
Exactly.
buddy of mine was driving that truck to work, and I said, "You wouldn't be interested in selling that truck, would you?" He said, "Yeah, it's just too big for me." He said, "I want a small, like a Toyota or something." I said, and he shot me a price. I said, "I'll take it," and I bought it. Right as I bought it 10 years ago.
Yeah. We loved it ever since.
Ever
haven't we?
since,
Yeah.
yep. And it's a beast. It's rusty. It's rough, but I love it. We had to. I accidentally run over a deer and burn up the transmission in it, so I had to have the transmission rebuilt. But other than that, I mean, it's a 36-year-old vehicle.
I want to interrupt you. Tim says he's got a 95 Chevy Silverado Z71.
Oh, they're
with
nice.
414,000 miles.
Oh my
Original.
God, that's cool.
Still runs awesome. Small cam and glass packs on it. That's
Oh,
awesome.
I love glass packs. I put glass packs on the first set of mufflers on my truck that I had when I was younger. I had a Ford F-150, and I said I want glass packs put on it. And
That's
everybody's
my
like,
baby
"Why would
gonna
you want
restore
those?"
it.
Yeah.
What color is it, Tim? And Kim and Daniel, yes. We had so much fun that day. We
I
didn't want
did
to end
too.
either.
I
That was
enjoyed
another
that
time
so
we were
much.
busy. We had to
We-
go somewhere else too.
We had a vehicle tore up, and we had to fix. I had to
Yeah.
come home and work on. I had to put a radiator and a water pump on the vehicle. I
Yeah.
remember it. I was like, "Man, I hate to have to do that," but I needed it for work that week.
Like I said, you guys, you go on each other's channels and subscribe. Everyone in here is great people.
I've had so much fun tonight talking to everybody.
Mhm.
Yeah, I like taking old vehicles that, people just throw away and, doing a little, you could do, a couple $100 work to a vehicle, and it's not even as much as a payment on these new vehicles. These new vehicles are ridiculous what they charge for them. I was kind of proud to put those antique plates on the old
Yeah.
Silverado this year.
His is green with white doors and wants to repaint it. Well, our hood on ours, even though ours is burgundy, the hood's black.
Yeah, we got a cow induction hood on it, and it was like it when I got it. And
We're going to paint it all one color too.
yeah.
It's taking us a while.
It's taking us a while. I like wine. I'm a wine colored person. I like wine or burgundy on a vehicle for some reason.
Us, the
some
best
reason-
vehicles to have is the ones that are paid for, no
Yeah.
car payment.
Some
so.
reason why every time I buy a vehicle, it's wine. I don't know. I don't know why that works out that way. I had wine Ford F-150.
Yeah. Sounds good, Tim.
I had this wine Silverado. What else? We had another one wine too, didn't we?
Mhm.
I've had like 4 wine or
Well, I
wine or
had the
burgundy.
red Pontiac.
Yeah, she had
Sunfire
the
was
red.
red. It wasn't wine.
I accidentally blew that up on the way home from work one day because I had the parts in the back seat. I had been to the auto parts store and got stuff. So,
Hey, we only paid $300 for
I
it,
know.
so it gave us plenty of running in.
so I filled up. I'd been to Rupp Arena to buy concert tickets, and I was like, "This thing looks like it's getting a little hot." So I went to the auto parts store and I got the stuff to fix it. I knew it needed thermostat, everything, else, or whatever else it needed. And so I'm on my way home, and I'm just driving along. I look down, it's pegged out, red hot. And
And I'm like,
oh.
when you pulled in, I was like, "Do you make sure you check the water in it?
Yeah.
The antifreeze."
And it sounded like it had a monkey with a ball peen hammer down in the engine, which you all know what that means. So I pulled it up here and I said, well, maybe it's okay. Let's check the oil. So we checked the oil. It looked like
No.
chocolate milk.
Yeah.
She's like, it's done. I said, oh.
He thought I was going to be upset, but I was
Yeah.
like, "It's fine."
Yeah, I thought she was
I
going
mean,
to
we
be
got
upset.
$300 out of it. That's fine.
It was a cool car, though. I
But
really did like
The
driving it.
better part of that was kind of glad he did blow it up because that's when I got my Mustang.
Yeah, she got her Mustang. I told her, I said, I promise you, I will buy you a car after this. And she always wanted a Mustang, so we're pulling out of a Peddler's Mall in Elizabethtown, Kentucky, and there's a car lot across the road from it. And this cool Mustang was sitting there. And I said, there's your new car. Just look at it. Yeah, right, I wish.
That was what, about 5 years ago?
Something like that.
Yeah.
She said, yeah, right, I wish. And I said, let's go over and look at it. We don't have nothing else to do. She said, nah, that's not in the budget right now. I said, I'll make the budget. Let's drive over and look at it. So we drove over there. Guy come out. He said, take it for a test drive. I said, all right. So we took it for a test drive. I said, well, I really like it. What can we do on it? He's like, well, put in the application, take it down. I said, we're going to eat lunch right now. And he said, drive it with you. I said, no, well, I won't drive it. So we go down to Longhorns and we're eating. He calls up. He says, it's yours if you want it. And I said, looked at her and I said, do you want it? No, I don't want a payment on nothing. I said, do you want it or not?
I was like, oh, I'd love to have a Mustang. I've always
Yeah.
wanted one, but I
And I
didn't
could
want
tell
to.
she wanted it. I was gonna buy it whether she wanted it or not. I didn't care.
I didn't want to throw out a payment.
Yeah.
But
He's like, I'm like, we'll take it. He's like, okay, come on down and pay for it. I said, there you go.
it's paid for now, but it's
Yeah.
been a great car. I love it. All right. Now, Tim, we were talking about the headliner and the Chevy too here.
I gotta replace the headliner.
He said he did his, turned out great. So Wayne was like, well, what can we do? I said, well, I guess we just need to get a new headliner because
Well,
there's none in it right now.
I put overhead lights on ours, you know, the yellow cab lights on there, and the wires look horrible hanging down. So I was wondering, did you order your stuff or did you just make it up yourself?
Redid the headliner by myself for the first time.
Oh, he
Turned
done it
out
by
awesome.
himself. Okay,
Replaced
yeah.
all the speakers in it and installed an amp. So far, going to replace all the AC components. Sounds good.
Yeah, I love working on old trucks like that. These new ones, I got a buddy at work. He's got a GMC Denali. You cannot work on that thing hardly. He pays like $900 a month for this vehicle. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's super nice, but it's ridiculous. I like the old vehicles I can work on, like the ones we got.
Over here's where the sunset's coming in.
Oh, is it coming in over there?
Beautiful.
That's why we called our farm Sunset.
Mm-hmm.
Sunset Hollow.
Yeah, Sunset Hollow.
Can they see it coming in over
Well,
there?
the sun's still up,
Yeah.
but that's where the sun's set. It's going to be beautiful out there. He said he bought the fabric from Amazon.
Oh, okay.
Make sure to use the 3M spray glue. Get 2 cans. One is enough. Okay.
Ask him, did he have to use a backer board?
Well, ask him. You're
Oh,
talking to
I'm
him.
sorry. Did you use a backer board or did you just put the fabric right on the metal? I didn't know if you had to use a backer board or not.
Ours is the metal because there's nothing up there
Yeah,
right now.
ours is solid metal. We don't have anything up there. So when I put the I'm gonna redo ours. When I do it, I like to put a big Chevrolet emblem in the top of it.
Mhm.
That'd look good, wouldn't it? Big bow tie.
Oh, he used the board that was up there. See, there's no board up there.
Okay,
so we'll
so-
have to order some kind of board.
You know what? I might go to the junkyard and see if they have one already and pull that backer board out and then use new fabric on that. Order from Amazon.
That's funny. We were just talking about that. The
Yeah,
other day.
I need to
Yeah.
get that fixed. That'd look a lot better. So you like working on old trucks too, right?
He said he's retired now, staying busy.
Yeah, he used the board that was up there. Okay, I understand. I got you. Now mine or ours, I really heard it. I was getting decent gas mileage. It wasn't really good gas mileage. But then I put these 33 1250 tires on it and I'm getting like 8 miles to the
Yeah.
gallon now. So it's a beast. I mean, it is. But I did haul a Bobcat with it. Everybody at work told me, said, you never hauled a Bobcat with it. I said, I bet it will. And I hauled a Bobcat, how far is it from here to Lebanon? 30 miles?
Yeah.
30 miles there and 30 miles back. Those Chevys, they are beasts. I love them. I mean, they do hold up good.
Exactly. He said sure beats anybody paint. That's the way we are too. We
I love doing
try to do
something
everything
like that.
ourselves.
I love doing something like that myself. And I'm telling you, the hints that you give me by buying the board and getting the fabric off Amazon, it's going to make a whole difference.
And it's funny, Tim, because was it yesterday?
It was
Yeah,
yesterday. We was talking about
He
that.
was
I
asking
said, I
me-
need to get all that covered up there.
He was like, "What should we put up here to get this headliner up
So
here?"
thank you for your suggestion. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, we thought we'd just come on here and let everybody know what's been going on.
The wind has really died down here
Yeah.
tonight. For some reason, it blows all day long.
Mm-hmm.
And then, what time is it now?
Oh, I'm not sure. I don't have a clock.
It's got to
Let's
be
show
like
it here.
it's got to be like 6 or so.
Mm-hmm.
It just dies down all of a sudden. Okay, as soon as I said that, here goes.
Yeah,
but
it's just
it's
it'll-
little though.
yeah.
It's not near as bad as it was.
But we've got all of our what we call horse fence down there. The
Yeah,
the wooden fence.
here in Kentucky, when you buy property and you want to show it off, one of the best things you do is put not a 2, not a 3. You got to go 4 plank horse fence around it.
So I've got to start painting on that as well.
We done that to our lot in the back with the barn back there.
What we did, we separated it. Since there's so many acreage here, we separated this into 2 different properties.
We kind of thought if somebody bought that barn, they might want to build a house beside of it and then have that,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and not a lot of property to take care of. But if somebody wants to buy both these together.
Yeah. Well, at one time when we put up our fence down there, we were actually going to sell the house we were at, and we were going to build down there.
But
then we're like, you know, these winters, and so down here is 2 separate properties, so it'll be 2 different places for sale, and then hopefully it'll be a fast sale on both places, and then we'll get our house up the road for sale.
Yeah, then we'll just go from there.
But like I said, it's a lot of work trying to get it done, just the 2 of us, but we both know that it's worth it. It's going to be worth it, and it's going to be helping us.
39 minutes away.
Oh, see, Kim, we've done lost track of time. We've been down here since what, 1?
Yeah, we come down at 1 o'clock today. We've been burning, and I don't see like it looks like we made a dent.
Okay, Tim, sounds good. So to replace the whole front end by himself, put it in line with the string, carried it for alignment, and they told me it was spot on.
Oh, that's
Never
cool.
do that. Oh.
Hey, I had to replace a tie rod on her Mustang. We had a big pothole going to Louisville, Clarksville, Indiana one day, and bent a tie rod. So I was like, that's no big deal. I'll change that out.
Well.
And I said, I'll fix the alignment. So I changed it out, changed the tie rod out, and going down the road, you let off the steering wheel, and it was straight as an arrow. I said, "Oh, I got this. It's no big." I'm like George Lopez. I got this. And we get back from Gatlinburg.
Well, wait a minute. Everybody's seen the video of us in Gatlinburg talking about the tire coming off my car.
The tire come off. Yeah. So we get back home. She's turning in the carport, and I'm like, "Oh my God, there's wires showing all around
my tire." So not only did we have a tire fall off, the tires were showing wire on my car.
So I had to get new tires. And here's the thing about her. Well, you got new tires on the front, you need new tires on the back. She just wanted matching tires.
I'm like, hey, if you're gonna place front ones, I gotta have 4 all around.
So I take it to a alignment shop in where I work at, in the town I work at, and the guy was super nice. Actually, he's gonna be my new alignment mechanic from now on. And he said, that thing was way out. He was like, I said, how bad was it? He said, I said, how bad was it? He said, it was horrendous. I said, okay.
He said, well, it wasn't in line then.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, Kim, it's peaceful down here, but I don't know about having fun. You want to come have fun? Help us do it? She said time flies when you're having fun.
Shoot some guns, ride some four-wheelers down here.
We don't even have time to do that. We got to get everything done.
I know. I was hoping a snake would run out so I could shoot him tonight.
I seen one yesterday when I was mowing.
I brought my shotgun and a box of shells, and I'm like, I haven't even seen a damn snake. I told her, I said, I'm going to tell you right now. She said, what are you bringing the gun for? I said, when we start tearing that apart, there's going to be a snake or something running out of that mess. And I said, it's been sitting there for 20 years.
The only thing I brought was wasp and hornet spray because I know when I was mowing the other day, I saw a hornet fly, and I was like, once that smoke starts, they're going to be coming out.
What kind of snakes? We have a lot of.
Everything, Tim, everything.
Well, we have a lot of, what they call them, cow suckers, which are just, but if y'all will look back, when we done the parable video.
Bless you.
I get a wild idea to do something for YouTube and reach in the water and pick up not a big old snake,
What was that? At a water plant?
No, it was a stream that runs through the town of Perryville,
Yeah.
Kentucky, which Perryville, Kentucky is a big battlefield area. That's why we were there talking about it.
Tim said, bless you. Here he goes again.
And as I picked him up, he jerked at my leg. I had some shorts on, and come to find out after she YouTube or Googled what he was a cottonmouth water moccasin. So I didn't realize I picked up a water moccasin.
We have what they call cottonmouths.
Yeah.
Water moccasin. There's copperheads about an hour from here.
And there was a rattlesnake found about a quarter of a mile up the road from us. So.
And believe it or not, last year was the first time we've ever seen an armadillo here.
Yep, we saw an armadillo.
Mm-hmm.
The reason we got the rattlesnakes here is they say they fall off the logging trucks that run the highway that runs up beside the farm. It's a major interstate there, so a lot of logging trucks run up that way, and they say the rattlesnakes fall off the logging trucks a lot of times.
We've got bobcats here too.
Yep.
I was going to town yesterday, and someone on the interstate had actually hit one, and it messed up the bottom of their car.
I was always looking forward to us having the wild hog so I could go hunt. I always wanted to hunt a wild hog.
Them things tear up everything.
They do. They root up everything.
And they bite you. You better run.
And then the soil erosion. I'm more worried about the soil erosion than the one of biting me.
Hey, Kim and Daniel, y'all got any trips planned soon? I
Nope.
know y'all, they're not
Tim
too
said
far
they got
from us.
copperheads up there too. Yeah, them copperheads are bad. Well, they're small and their venom is really potent, what they tell me.
Hey, Ashley and Michael, we're good to see you.
Good to see you.
We're updating everybody. It's why we've been MIA for a month and a half, trying to get these properties up for sale and burning up some old buildings.
Yeah. I got bit by a snake 2 years ago. It was on my work bench.
Tim got me laughing.
He sent me running for a while. Yeah, I would.
That would be funny. And you know me, I'd be pulling out the camera trying to film it for YouTube.
Yeah, I'll be. Yeah, you be YouTube. Yeah, I was cleaning up the garage and I was pulling a
toolbox.
Well, it held nuts and bolts, and I got a new thing to hold all my nuts and bolts. So she wanted me to get rid of it because it's old and rusty. So
yeah, don't blame me.
I was pulling it off the bench. Next thing you know, a snake jumped out and bit me in the stomach.
Right in the stomach.
Right in the stomach. And I kicked it off with my hand, and she chopped his head off with an axe real fast.
Yeah.
Just so happened we were sharpening a hatchet or something when we were sharpening something.
Well, and then I took a marker and I drew around.
She drew a circle around it, and it didn't get red outside of it, but I did have to go get a tetanus shot.
I definitely would, Tim. I'd record it.
That'd be fun. I'm just somebody that, my dad was a person that he would work on his vehicles. He would do all the plumbing, the electrical. And he kind of taught me that as went along. So unless it's a major situation, I try not to get anybody else involved. And now with YouTube,
yeah,
I can YouTube something, and it's like a walk. No matter what you've had happen to a vehicle, somebody else has had that same thing happen. So we'll YouTube it. And of course, I'm a mechanic for a living. I'm not an auto mechanic, but I'm a mechanic for a living. And
machinist.
I can work my way through it. We'll figure it out one way or the other. My problem is on these new vehicles is the electrical system on them. When you have an electrical problem happen, it's almost impossible to track it down on the new vehicles unless you have like a $60,000, $70,000 computer.
Has anybody got any plans this weekend of some upcoming videos or locations? I'm wanting to get away, but we've got to get all this stuff done here at the farm. We do have an upcoming trip here in the next few months. We went and got our passports today, so that'll be once we get everything. What are you doing over there? Once we get everything done here at the farm and up for sale. Oh, yeah, I can see that, Daniel. We were looking about coming to Tennessee here towards Tennessee here in a few weeks, but like I said, we've got to finish up here, get the real estate out here, and get everything put up for sale before we can even get away, because this is our priority right now. Like I said, with these 3 properties, it's hard to keep up the 2 of us. Doing a premiere tonight at 9. Awesome. Oh, a historic house in Iowa. Sounds good. Yeah, Ashley, that's with us. I try to get away, but now that the weather's getting a little bit warmer, it's just right now with everything going on here, I'm just too tired to even go out. But I'm having withdrawals, not going to any locations. We were talking about that yesterday. It's just time, work full time, and then work down here Friday, Saturday, and Sunday on the farm. It's just too much. Captain, your fire's burning down.
I know, you're fire it up.
And Ashley, I don't know if you'd heard or not, but we're getting ready to have our farm up for sale, and then our house, and we're going to be moving out of Kentucky. So that's the reason why we've got so busy. His sister had lived here on the farm for 20 years, and she didn't want to live here anymore after her husband passed away. So we've had to clean out the whole house and the garage and just the whole property pretty much. And we're burning up some old buildings, trying to get everything ready so it's ready to sell. I've always mowed down here and stuff like that, and we've always come down and helped his sister, and anytime she had plumbing issues or anything, we've come down and fixed it. But with her, she moved in with her sister, so now everything's free down here for us to get everything done and put up for sale, because we want to get away from Kentucky with this bad winters and stuff. So we're one shot of moving somewhere that's going to be perfect for us, and because I don't want to have to move 2 or 3 times. We just want to go somewhere that's got perfect temperatures, good location, and it's a one-time move. You see Wayne's out there throwing some more stuff in. Yeah, it definitely is. Like I said, we've missed YouTube, and we've missed everybody, and it's going to take me a long time to get caught up on videos, but just know that we think about everybody every day, and sorry that we're not on there a lot. Just trying to catch up, but you all mean so much to us. So we thought tonight we'd just come on here and try to do a live to let everybody know what's going on. I know we've kind of been hitting in our videos about moving out of state, and we didn't want to burn this old building that's up against these beautiful trees here. So we've just been pulling it out kind of piece by piece to burn it. And also the wind's just been so terrible. We didn't want to get it out of hand. Yeah, we're glad to see everyone here tonight as well. We appreciate it. Like I said, our stickers, the company messed them up. We are getting the new ones in. They're supposed to be here Monday. Unfortunately, they made like what I call micro stickers, channel stickers. So if you've got channel stickers, send them to us, and we want to send you one as well, because we're wanting to start a little sticker board just for all the memories and subscribers and friends that we've met along the way. We did ours on Amazon. Like I said, the first time, I don't know if it was me or the company that clicked on the wrong size, but they were, I don't know, not even maybe an inch wide, and I was like, really? So I reordered them, We a set. I got two different ones made. One with the paranormal on it, and one with just the adventures on it. Because I know, some people don't like the paranormal. Um, and it was a roll of 50 for each set. It was like $5, so it wasn't very much. Yeah, Kim, it's just we've just been so we've been wanting this. We've talked about it for the last couple of years, but then all of a sudden it's just happening all at once, and it's just like, whoa, we've got to get all this stuff done, and it's the two of us, and very tiring. Like I said, we're every bone in our body's aching from doing so much, and we're just trying to get it done as fast as possible. Get the realtors out here, and then that way we can travel to a couple of different states and see, check out some locations. Thank you for being here. We appreciate it. If I miss your video tonight, I'll definitely rewatch. I'm looking forward to watching it. We did have the truck pulled back here with the chain pulling it out piece by piece just to get it away from the trees. I saw the ducks over here. I wanted to go over here and see if I can see the ducks again. Show you guys. Like I said, the brother-in-law kept spraying the ponds and killing the pond banks, so I've been trying to let it grow in. Yeah, I don't see them. We've got a few ducks down here. And all these are fruit trees. We've got pear trees, peach trees, cherry trees, and apple trees. You can see all the stuff we've been piling up out of the house trying to get cleaned up. I don't think there's any ducks over here. I saw them fly off a few minutes ago. But this is the one thing here. When the sunsets come here, they're so beautiful. And that's all the fence that I've got to paint here in the next week or so. Any volunteers want to come out and help me? It is beautiful out here. I actually, I try to mow as much as possible, but it's getting just too much for us. And this is the farmhouse here, cleaning out to put up for sale. But look, way out there is the road. It's just so peaceful down here. Oh, I hear the ducks. Oh, we know you guys would. It's just with the two of us trying to get all this done. It's just taking a little bit longer and a lot of hard work, but we'll eventually get it. I've been doing like just to the top of the pond banks instead of going on over. We'll get a neighbor to come out and use his tractor to roll this for hay. Like I said, this part fenced in over here is we've got it separated because we were actually going to build out here, but then we've changed our mind. And this pond is actually full of catfish and bluegill. And lots of bullfrogs. Wayne doesn't like frogs, like to pick at him about the frogs. Can't wait to see you guys again, Kim and Daniel. We had a good time. You looking for the chain? You gonna pull the building over?
No, I'm just gonna tie it up.
But as you can see, way back there is a cabin that Wayne helped his brother build years ago. There's some neighbors there that bought that. They're nice people. Other than that, I mean, this place is so quiet and peaceful, but just the weather is not our cup of tea anymore. Oh, there goes one of the ducks. She's way out there. They like to fly around the whole property and then come land on the ponds. Where we're at our house up the road, we're right close to the road, so it's pretty noisy all the time. So when we come down here, we just like to take it all in and relax. Oh, you hate frogs too? As I'm mowing around the ponds, I see those bullfrogs, and they're bigger than my hand, and I think of Wayne every time. I'm like, oh, I should catch one of those. But this, like I said, Wayne grew up here. It's been in his family for years, and it's just time to move on. We just want to have better weather. He is burning everything. We've got to get that building. There's one more on over the hill that's fell in. Like I said, with his sister living here, we didn't bother him. We only come down here and fix stuff when she needed it. But I don't know why the brother-in-law he saw that falling in. He should have cleaned it up. So, but that's okay. We'll get it all cleaned up. Tim says you're burning everything. But back on the other part of the land down there with the fence, we used to come down here all the time and have bonfires at night and watch the sunset. And especially the times when we have the meteor showers, it's so beautiful. Tim said no peekaboos on the crack.
I can't guarantee that.
Well, we won't keep you guys much longer. We just thought we'd update everybody and let you know why we haven't been around and how much we've missed you guys. But we'll keep you updated. We might go live again tomorrow while we're down here. But I was sitting here and I was like, you know what? We need to update everybody, let everybody know. I know everybody's busy. Some of you haven't heard that we wanted to move or trying to get this property up for sale. So I thought, you know what, no better way to do it. Just come on here live and let everybody know.
Now, this is my go. If I can truck up this way.
Oh, you gonna back your truck up and pull the rest over?
Put this over the ball and then yank that up on the fire pit. I don't know if it'll work.
Yeah. But like I said, cleaning out a
Like
3-bedroom house and all, I mean, literally cleaning out the 3-bedroom house, every bedroom, every kitchen cabinet, every dresser, all the furniture.
Let's give me an example.
We've had to do all that ourselves.
One dresser. Now, we're not talking about like 55-gallon bags, but we're talking about kitchen bags. 49 kitchen bags. Was that out of one or two? That's out of two, wasn't it?
I know, I've lost
49
track.
kitchen Flex Seal bags out of one or two hutches.
Yeah, we didn't realize,
She was a hoarder.
Yeah, we'd come down here, like she said, if her toilet wasn't working or her sink was clogged up or hot water, we'd come down and fix that, but we didn't realize how much stuff that she was accumulating in every room.
Our trash guys, we're going to give them a big old tip because if we don't give them a big tip, they may not pick our trash up anymore.
But we appreciate every one of you being here, and we're glad to catch up, and it was good seeing you.
Thank
we
you,
won't keep
Albert.
you much longer.
We really enjoyed it. I really appreciate you all, and I thank you so much for watching us and
Yep.
putting up with our nonsense.
I
and
think Captain's telling me that I've sat on break too long.
she's working me like a dog. I tell Harley that, and he just side-eyes me.
Yeah.
He gives me a side-eye.
See, as the sun's starting to set, it's so beautiful.
Mm.
But you guys have a great weekend.
Enjoy
We
yourself.
might be on here tomorrow, maybe. Not for
Well,
sure yet.
We probably will be tomorrow. Be safe
And
out
for
there.
all the mothers out there, hope you have a great Mother's Day
Super Mother's
Sunday.
Day. Hope you enjoy yourself and get something. Hey, make your kids take you out and get you something good to eat. I would.
But you all take care. We appreciate all of you.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye-bye. That is